State Secretary Marx, Lord Mayor Mentrup, Executive Director Marx, and President of the German Criminal Police, honorary guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am very pleased, and I say it also in the name of, or on behalf of Mr. Kretschmer. So we are for the second time hosts of the largest crime prevention congress in Europe. And people like us that work every day for crime prevention, we are happy. State Secretary, I'm very happy that you found your way to Karlsruhe. And this shows that also at the federal government level, prevention seems to be a very crucial aspect. It is an honor for me to welcome so many guests from different departments, from different working fields, and from various countries, because it is you who have made prevention what it is today, namely a vital part, a vital aspect for the well-being of people, also in Germany and in Baden-Württemberg. It is your efforts, your ideas, and it's your passion as well that we can see and that made prevention what it is today. And I think I can say in all modesty that we as a federal state of Baden-Württemberg and the protagonists of crime prevention here, we also do or make some contributions here. I remember the 9th Prevention Congress in Stuttgart. We were also hosts, Baden-Württemberg, and the things that we discussed 10 years ago, if we look at them, we see that there were some developments, good developments, but family violence, stalking, child abuse were also at the focus back then. Some things have changed, but new topics also appeared. And therefore, we have tried not only then to create impulses, but we also we considered new topics and analyzed what others have already done for crime prevention. For example, certain measures when it comes to domestic violence, family violence, new legislation that has been introduced. In the speech back then, new ways in fighting juvenile crime, the Baden-Württemberg Ministry of the Interior has presented this situation of domestic or juvenile crime and violence, and we have achieved a lot since then in this field. The responsibilities and competencies of the police have been raised, increased, and we are continuously working on this development. For example, we have a program about possible offenders, people who are at the risk of becoming offenders, that deals with these responsibilities. And it is, and I'm very pleased if I see that at least in half of the police statistics we have seen significant drops in the relevant numbers. In last year, we have had a drop of 14%, and if we look at the last 5 years, we have an even more significant decrease of crime rates in this field. So we see that prevention is really successful. But of course, we need your experience, our experience, in order to use it for other problem fields. And therefore, we have to further develop our competencies and our skills. And in Baden-Württemberg, we do that, for example, with the imminent problem of alcohol abuse and violence among young people. And as a Ministry of the Interior, 3 years ago, we have initiated a promotion program focusing on youth violence in a combination with alcohol. We have a lot of projects here. Some of them are also being presented here in the scope of the Karlsruhe Congress. For example, one that we call the radio project, where together with a radio station we talk with people, with young people who have been offenders and or victims of violence in connection with alcohol abuse. The commitment of these and also other young people during these days at the info booths, for example, shows that young people can be responsible, that that there are a lot of them who want to help, who want to join up, and that it is possible to communicate in a very good way with young people. I think it is very clever and smart to integrate them, to involve them in prevention measures. I think this is a very important success factor for prevention work, but prevention only works, and I'm convinced of that, if it really is grassroots, if the citizens are involved. And we implement that, for example, with our crime prevention programs at the community or local level. Here we have a very good connection between practitioners, researchers, politicians. And at the local level, we really see a good cooperation, cross-departmental, cross-field. And there are ways, paths that people walk down, and of course, at a local level, we also have faster reactions. The ways are shorter. We have an interdisciplinary cooperation. And looking back once more to the Stuttgart Congress, we see that problems also have a lot to do with the time. And in the last 10 years, of course, problems may have changed, but what remains the same is that it is important that we have strong alliances, that the different protagonists can act together. And we see that especially in the topic of cybersecurity. And here, of course, we really need a good network. We need to cooperate very tightly with experts from this field, with researchers. In terms of new developments, we have to consider them very early, or even anticipate them, so that we are ready when problems arise. And this is what the German Congress stands for. It stands for new impulses, new developments, and also a good interplay between political players and researchers, etc. And you, during these 2 days, will have a really good stage for this cooperation and for this work. And if you look at the offer that you find during these 2 days, it shows the diversity and bandwidth of all of the involved protagonists, starting with a call center fraud, over suicide prevention, fan culture, hooliganism, domestic violence, Facebook, etc. A lot of topics that we will talk about during this Congress. And we also have guests from abroad that can give us impulses from their work, from Canada, United States, France, etc., all of the other countries. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I wish that this 19th German Congress on Crime Prevention will provide us with good impulses and incentives in order that new corporations can also be created, so that the diversity and number of all the players involved will still increase. Prevention needs practice, policies, and research, or science. So, in other words, we need people that want to participate and collaborate, and this is the signal that we want to send out here in Karlsruhe. And I wish all of you and all of us a lot of success.